When people hear South Knoxville, they usually picture one thing. But South Knoxville isn't just one area. It's a collection of very different pockets that feel completely different depending on where you land. That's why South Knoxville can either be a perfect fit or feel totally wrong depending what you expect going in. So instead of talking about houses, I want to walk through the main areas of South Knoxville, how buyers usually experience them, and what each one is best suited for. This is an educational overview of the area, not a promotion of any specific property. Let's start with a part of South Knoxville most people recognize first, the Sequoia Hills Cherokee Boulevard area. Even though Sequoia Hills is often thought of as West Knoxville, parts of it blend directly into South Knoxville along the river. This area attracts buyers who want proximity to downtown, walkability, and scenic views. People choose this area for the neighborhood feel, established homes, and access to walking trails along the river. The trade-off here is price and availability. Homes don't come up often, and when they do, competition can be strong. This area works best for buyers who value location and character over space or new construction. Let's go to Island Home, South Waterfront. This is one of my favorite areas of Knoxville. Island Home is one of the most unique pockets in South Knoxville. It attracts buyers who want a strong neighborhood identity, walkability again, and proximity to downtown without being actually in downtown. It's across the river. Homes here are older and more historic, and the area feels tight-knit. Streets are walkable, but the river plays a huge role in how the area feels. Island Homes in particular is one of the most historic areas of Knoxville. They have beautiful Craftsman, Gilmore Girls type homes here. Homes don't come up for sale often, and when they do, competition is fierce, so be prepared for that. The trade-off in this area is lot size and housing variety. Homes are closer together and options are limited. Island Home works well for buyers who want charm, community, and still access to the city. Now let's go to the Old Sevierville Pike and the Hazelwood area. This part of South Knoxville is where things start to feel even more mixed. Buyers here like the balance between accessibility and flexibility. You're still close to downtown and major roads, but neighborhoods aren't as uniform. Housing varies widely. Older homes, renovated property, and newer builds can all exist nearby. The trade-off is consistency. Buyers usually need to look carefully each street rather than assuming one neighborhood feels like the next. This area is going to work well for buyers who are open-minded and value location. Now, let's head to the Vestal-Chapman Highway corridor. This corridor is one of the most misunderstood parts of South Knoxville. Some buyers focus only on the main road, Chapman Highway, which is one of the busiest in Knoxville, but many neighborhoods branch off and feel quieter and more residential than you expect. People who choose this area often prioritize affordability and proximity to downtown. The trade-off is traffic and noise in certain spots, especially closer to the main roads. This is also a straight shot into Seymour and Sevier County. This area is going to work best for buyers who understand how different streets can feel very different just a few blocks apart. Let's talk about South Knox Trail and some of the outdoor pockets there. Areas closer to the trail systems and greenways attract a very specific type of buyer. These buyers care about access to biking, hiking, and outdoor spaces more than they care about subdivision amenities. Homes here vary widely, and neighborhood layouts feel organic rather than planned. The trade-off is less uniform houses and fewer HOA-style neighborhoods. This area is ideal for buyers who want access to lifestyle more than neighborhood structure. A little bit further south, let's talk about some rural pockets. As you move further south, South Knoxville starts to blend into more rural areas. This is where buyers begin prioritizing land, privacy, and fewer neighbors. Lots get larger, homes are more spread out, they're older, and the pace slows down significantly. The trade-off is commute time and distance from shopping and dining. This area usually works best for buyers who know they want space and are comfortable being farther from the city. Let's look at the big picture of South Knoxville. It isn't about one specific look or feel, it's about pockets. Some areas feel urban and connected, others feel quiet and tucked away. Some feel historic, others feel more outdoor focused. That's why buyers who do best in South Knoxville are usually ones who take time to understand the layout before jumping into a home search. Here's the simplest way I can give you to think about it. If you want walkability and proximity to downtown, areas closer to the river and island homes are going to be a little bit more expensive, but they're going to be a better fit. If you want flexibility and access without strict neighborhood rules, those central South Knoxville pockets are going to work well. If outdoor access matters most, then trail adjacent areas stand out. And if land and privacy are the priority, moving further south usually makes sense. Most buyers don't choose a house first, like I always say. They choose an area and then narrow down homes. Once you understand how South Knoxville is broken up, the process becomes far less overwhelming. And if you're trying to figure out which part of South Knoxville fits your lifestyle, commute, and priorities, I am always happy to help explain the differences and talk through options when you're ready.